Welcome back to our halftime report on CNBC-TV18. As of now, Nifty 25,298 is what the Nifty is at. A 126-point downtick is what we're seeing for the Nifty, 0.5% down. But what's happening in the world of F&O? Mangalam is at the F&O desk to give us all those details. Mangalam, over to you.
Well, if you look at all the action in the F&O desk, it's a little about unwinding of some of the positions, maybe a bit of profit booking, but largely nothing really to worry about. Why do I say that? Because the Nifty and the Nifty Bank, they are underperforming after 12 days of outperformance. We have the mid-cap and the broader indices, the small-cap index, both of them are actually doing a lot better. And yesterday we had made that point that, the India VIX may be pricing in complacency. So for the market to move higher and make further uproom, the India VIX has to spike. So the India VIX is now back in double digits, and that's a positive. That's not a negative because it's still contained, but it's not pricing in complacency anymore. So that's a positive. The other thing that we're looking at, where the Nifty is right now, the 400 mark or 300 mark, all of that depends on whether the Nifty Bank towards the end closes above the 50 and the 100-day moving average or not. Because it's captured that after a 1,000-point rally, maybe today it's testing the lower end of that range. It's slightly below that. Closing above 50 and 100-day moving average for the Nifty Bank will be extremely crucial. Now that brings us to the levels. 25,400 call writers are fairly active. 25,500 was already a psychological support, a congestion zone for the frontline index. So the 25,400 call has a premium of 50 rupees. So roughly 25,450 to 25,500 is where we are likely to see some bit of supply. But at lower levels, the level where we are right now, 25,300, is extremely crucial because those put writers haven't unbound their positions. In fact, 25,300 put still has a premium for almost 60-65 rupees, telling you around 25,250, we will see support for the frontline index. Were the index to break the 25,250 mark, then these guys will have to unwind their positions and perhaps we see a deeper gash. But nothing in the data suggests that that would happen right now. Why do I say that? Because a broader swathe of stocks are all doing very well and they're fairly well bid. Case in point, look at the Adani Group stocks, the relief that has come in from the SEBI, Adani and Adani Green, Adani Energy Solutions, all of them up between 4 to 5%, and all of them seeing a lot of long positions being added. And just as we speak, a bunch of other stocks also in the green. So we will watch out for whether this dip that we got in the first half of today will be undone in the second half or not.
Absolutely, Mangalam. We'll be keeping an eye on that one. But on that note, let's